going here. Maybe some slipping and sliding with the feet. Now Kreitzer. Kicks it out there to Lake. Lake surveys. Got the Crutcher. There's Smiley for three. Count it, it's good. As Smiley gets on the scoreboard, it's 7-2 in favor of the Wolverines. And that's what we need here tonight.
A big start.
40% of the offense is Joseph Roth, and here we are, 7-0, and it's all been Lake and Smiley. Doherty again puts it up. He's money. He's money with that left-handed shot. Wolverines are going to need to get an answer for that because he's just turning around and getting that. Now Kreitzer gets it to Smiley all the way across court to Lake. Now back to Kreitzer. Gets it through the timeline. Going to drive down the lane, puts it up, and doesn't get it to go. Doherty, who gets the rebound? But Nate Williams, he came out of nowhere, Brad, to get that. Now Roth dribbles down in, meets some resistance, picks it up. Now back out to Smiley. Oh, he wanted to do it again, but he was well covered. Now back out to Kreitzer, going to reset the offense. Kreitzer covered there by Wise. Wise is not the tallest player on the court, but he is shifty and fast. Williams for three. Count it, it's good. Or Kreiser for three. Kreiser. I got a little blind spot there. Sorry about that,
nope,
folks.
You're good.
Got the same haircuts. Kreiser with the three.
And Thad, we saw it on Saturday. The teams that came out early and got the lead won all three games.
And, down the lane he goes. Nice reverse layup there by Crutcher that time. Made him pay. It's 10-6. And I was going to make that comment. We watched 3 games there on Saturday, and I think we had some playoff jitters. There's a tip ball into the hands of Doherty. Down the lane they come. 10-6. Wolverines now back out to Doherty. He's going to line up for the three. Off the back of him too hard. Roth with the rebound. Coming the other way. Got to head up there. Tried to go to Williams, but he lost the handle out of bounds. Got some new people checking in here as number 13. Will Cowling comes into the game, and James Carter comes in to the game. And number 2, Brad Wise takes a seat, and number 5, and Willis checks out. So 4 minutes into the game, the first subs come in for the Prexies of Washington. Now kicks it out there to Crutcher, underneath to the big guy, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. A rare foul, I do believe, here. Oh, no, 5. It was on Smiley.
So technically, that should be his second from what we saw.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's his second foul.
We're going to have to see. They said otherwise.
Yep, first shot by Doherty does not go. Second shot forthcoming. Off the back of the rim, don't go. Tip there, saved by Kreitzer.
That's gotta be a foul.
Nope, they're going to say he touched it out of bounds. They appear to be letting him play for the most part. But I wanted to make that comment. We were down there to watch them 3 different girls games, and all the teams shot just bad.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it. Maybe some playoff jitters. We're not seeing that here as we're 10-6, 3:35 remaining here in this first period of play. And now number 13, Callan, who came in off the bench. There's a 3. It's too far. And there's Aaron Lake with the rebound into the hands of Joseph Roth. Up the court comes Joseph Roth. Left-handed dribble. He wants to drive down lane. Puts it up and going to be, knocked out of bounds. I think Joseph was maybe thinking there was a little grabbiest of the arm there, but to no avail. Now the Wolverines will be inbounding. And number 5, Willis, is going to check back in as Johnson is going to take a seat. Fast-moving first period here, is it not, Brad?
Yep.
Trying to get it in, and he just does. Gets in the hands of Roth, out to Nate Williams for 3. Rattles the rim, don't go. Kreiser, good hustle, gets the rebound into the hands of Joseph Roth. Joseph surveys. Oh, nice pass over to Nate Williams, puts it up off the glass and puts it in. It's good. 12-6, the Wolverines got him doubled up. Now Callan brings it up the court. We've seen 3 different players come in. Well, 7 players used so far by the Prexies. Down the lane he goes, puts it up, rolls the rim. And Crutcher, we've seen him do that a couple times now, Brad, is use that baseline and come down there and make a difficult shot look easy. They got to get it over the timeline here. All the way down this time to Lake. He waited for the ball. He got it. Now back out to Kreiser. Kreiser surveys. Gets in the hands of Joseph Roth. Joseph makes a little move. Dribbles down there. Goes around. Puts it back out there to Kreiser. Kreiser Little shake and bake move underneath to Lake. Meets resistance, puts it up. Not giving up on the play was Aaron Lake. It's 14-8. Wolverines have been able to maintain that 6-point lead here. Not gotten any more than that, but they've kept that lead.
It's big underneath the hoop so far. The Wolverines have dominated.
Yes, they have, and it's not been Joe Roth and Doherty that time.
Yep.
Tic-tac-toe, nice play there by Prexies to get that. There's Joseph Roth. Meets some resistance there.
Again, I don't know how you reach in and not get a call. That makes no sense. Whew.
No, it does not.
So checking in was Widmeyer, number 0, Ryan Widmeyer for the Wolverines. He's going to check in.
Smiley's going to take a seat right now.
Yep.
Did we get that foul situation? I thought Smiles had 2.
Well, the nice thing is it's a good thing we know the bookkeeper because we're going to text him at the end of the quarter to make sure those fouls are right.
At halftime, he's going to send them to us, I'm sure.
Yes.
Roth goes down the lane, puts it up. Oh, does not get it to fall. And a rebound there by Crutcher coming the other way quickly is the Prexies. Widmeyer fell down, but he got back up. And now Wise running that point. Kicks it over there to Willis, who checked back into the game. Willis all the way out there to the long Tristan Reed. Now Crutcher, stolen there. Joseph Roth. He's looking, puts it down through there, puts it up.
And
down it. Wow, what a play. Gets Joseph Roth on the scoreboard. And that foul is on number 15, Tristan Reed, who came in off the bench with his first. Willie Nardone checks in, and Aaron Lake's going to take a seat. I don't know why I do that. I call the kid Willie Nardone.
Just go
I've been
with
doing
it
it for
roll
like 8th grade.
Yep.
So now, Joseph Roth now for the and one. Count it. It's good. Joseph Roth with his first 3 points of the night. Wolverines up by 7, 17-10. $1:14 remaining here in this first period of play. Fast-moving first period. Not many stoppages of play. There's Crutcher again. Goes down the lane. This time he ticks it back out. Does not go. Who ends up with it is Joseph Roth. Wise missed that one. Joseph Roth goes down through his legs, kicks it up, alertly gets it to Nate Williams. Williams going to just take a breath, going to let it reset, get in the hands of the point guard, Colton Kreiser. Kreiser now dribbles around, gets a pick, but well defensively read there. Nardone, he wanted to shoot the 3, but thought better of it. Now out to the hands of Roth. He points, he wants a pick, he gets it. Not a good one. Back out to Nardone. Launches up the 3 ball off the back of the rim. Don't go. And who ends up with it is Wise of the Prexies, and he puts up an awkward shot. It don't go, but there is going to be a foul against the Wolverines. And that's going to be on number 20. Kreiser, his first, team's third, so both teams sitting there with 3 fouls right now apiece with 30 seconds remaining. First shot is good by Wise. They are 1 for 3 from the line so far tonight is the Prexies. Can they make it 2 for 4? No, they do not. And there's Joseph Roth with another rebound coming the other way. All the way across court to Nardone. Willie shoots it. Does not get it to go. Who ends up with it? Giving chase is Roth. Gets it. You got to call a jump ball there. And they do. Possession arrow is in favor of the Prexies. So they have 15.5 seconds. They're down by 6, 17-11. So now bringing it up the court is the Prexies with 15.5 seconds to go. So kick it around there. Want to go? Widmeyer gets the steal. It's a 2-on-0 break. Wynn puts it up. Can't get it to fall. Coming the other way is Wise. No, it's still. And they run out of time. Wow, the Wolverines, I thought they were going to get away with a steal there. Was not quite able to get it to happen. At the end of one, folks, it's 17-11. Here's some ads.
When injuries get you sidelined, don't trust just anyone to get you back on the field. Visit Health in Motion Physical Therapy in Shenango Township. They want to get you back to the top of your game as quickly as possible with certified orthopedic and manual therapies. At Health in Motion, you receive quality one-on-one time with a board-certified physical therapist. Get the next generation of physical therapy to help in your recovery. Health in Motion is the first PT clinic in Western Pennsylvania to use the Nuvie, the neurobioelectric stimulator, in their therapies. Their technologies can reduce your time on the sideline from 3 or 4 weeks to just 3 or 4 days. Don't wait for months to see improvement. Notice a difference after your first visit to Health in Motion, keeping you moving.
For more than 120 years, People have been relying upon Martindale Hubbell's AV preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you're involved in a workers' compensation situation, you should do the same. LGKG has been AV rated for over 40 years.
Don't get left out to dry. Call the Penn Ohio Bottled Water Company for the fastest and most efficient bottled water delivery service in the area. Penn Ohio offers bottled water ranging from 16.9-ounce bottles to 5-gallon jugs, perfect for your next event or office water cooler system. Also, don't forget to ask about their custom labeling options. Visit PennOhioBottledWater.com for more information and to get a quote on their delivery services. Whether it's at home, in the office, or on the sidelines, Penn Ohio has you covered.
As we start this second period of play, possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. As now Kreitzer gets it out to Windmeyer. Windmeyer stayed in there underneath to Roth, puts it up, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. Shot didn't go, and I'm not sure. Well, it's in the act of shooting, so it would have been a chance for that. In that first period of play, Roth with 3 points, Lake with 6, Smiley with 3. I'm missing somebody. We'll get that caught up. For the Prexies, Crutcher with 4 and Doherty with 6. There's Roth with his 4th point of the night. He's 2 for 2 from the line. Second shot. Off the front of the rim, don't go. Doherty, the big guy, with the rebound, pulls it down with authority, gets it in the hands of Wise, brings it up the court. There's about a 15-foot jumper and doesn't go, but I think we're going to get a foul. I know we're going to get a foul on one of the Wolverines.
I think it's on Smiley. So fine. Nope, it's on
Windmeyer. Yeah, so Win checked in for Smiles. So Windmeyer gets his first shot. Does not go for number 23, Vince Johnson, one of the starters. The scoreboard can't be right. Each team don't have one foul yet, do they?
Yeah, this period, yeah.
Okay. Either shot goes. Lake with the rebound, gets in the hands of Joseph Roth. Quickly up court to Williams. Got Wynn cutting. Williams puts it up. Count it. It's good. Nate Williams with the quick bucket. I like the decisiveness of Williams that time. He had the opportunity to possibly go to Wynn, but he just pulled up and shot it. When it's rolling, roll with it. Now here's Wise. Oh, big play there by Kreitzer to get the steal. Deflection steal into the hands of Williams, out to Windmeyer. Windmeyer, an awesome 6-man on this Wolverine basketball team. Now out to Kreitzer, wants to set up an offense. Got Joseph Roth all the way down there. A little bit of a high pass, but no look pass to Kreitzer. Back out to Williams. Wanted to shoot the 3. He does the jumper from the elbow off the back of the rim. Don't go. Lake gives chase. Windmeyer with the rebound. Back out to Roth. And he took that extra step. Thought about taking the 3, but as he did that, a little bit of a toe tap. A turnover for the Wolverines. But that being said, Brad, the Wolverines with their largest lead of the night, 20-11. So Wise brings it up, gets in the hands of Willis. He's fast. Kicks it back out there to Wise. He's covered there by Windmeyer. Wants to get down that baseline, throws it all the way back out there to Willis. A lot of perimeter action. They're trying to get the Doherty underneath. There's a shot. Air biscuit does not go. Joseph Roth comes the other way. Gets it down there to Windmeyer. He stops back out to Williams. Williams picked up his dribble, but gets in the hand of Joseph Roth. Joseph Roth looks to Coach Bradley for direction. Gets the direction. Gets like a double, deep 3, doesn't go, and luckily Williams didn't get over the back there, I won't tell you that. Now here comes Wise up the court. I don't know, this second period, but there's just not the level of intensity that we had at the start of the game. Underneath the Doherty, and a great play by Nate Williams. All ball that time to knock it out of bounds. Or Doherty's going to be sitting there with his 8th point with the easy layup. Windmeyer's going to check out, and Smiley is going to check back in. Braden Wise sits down for the Prexies, and Will Callan, number 13, checks back in. He inbounds the ball to Willis. He goes underneath the Doherty. He's well covered there. Tries to do a spin move. Oh, get that shot out of here. Joseph Roth with the rejection. They go back in again this time, and he loses the handle out of bounds. And Joseph Roth just gave a high five to Nate Williams because that was 2 defensive players there playing defense to make that happen, to shut Doherty down twice. Smiley wants to get over time, almost. gets it. They got to get it over.
I would
Throws
call
it way
timeout.
up. Yeah, I think so.
Timeout.
And who ends up with it is Kreiser. I don't know how he did it. Nate Williams, and he gets that shot blocked as Doherty went up. And Callan, who's no slouch either, 6'1". He looks taller than that out there. He's got about 2.5 inches of hair on top. I think that might be throwing us off a little bit, but he's long, and they get up there. Here's the inbound. Up to Roth. Count it. It's good for Roth. The Wolverines with their largest lead of the night, 22-11.
And that's been the Kreiser to Roth connection.
And it has. And I'm going to tell you right now, the body language of these Prexies is not good if you're a Washington fan, Callan. But this team, they can score quick because they're fast. Now, Willis kicks it out there to Johnson. Back out to Willis. Eyes things up. Callan. Really, it seems like other offense right now. Let's get it inside to Doherty. And right now, Roth does it just right there. Knocks it out of bounds. And I'm telling you right now, I love Roth. He is what he is. Number 3 average scorer. Number 1 leading rebounder in the state of Pennsylvania. Last time I looked, it's a big state. But that play there, he's giving Nate Williams, saying, Nate, you're doing what you got to do. You're playing defense. You're getting a stop. So Pierce Callan is checking back out. And that's going to be a throwaway. That's a turnover. Going to be Ellwood City ball. And we kind of said this, coming down here, Brad. Hey, this Prexie teams, they're good. They went 11-1 in their last 12 games. The only loss were the first 5 games. But can you get under their skin a little bit? Can you get them just maybe thinking a little bit? Now Roth underneath. And, nice steal there. And they say it was going to be out of bounds.
Woo. Yeah, we're just looking at Roth's knee there.
Okay.
He's had a couple issues in the past where he's got a big scar right on his right knee. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but we'll have to maybe tape it up.
Well, no blood, no foul yet.
Exactly.
Kreiser wanted to go and he gets it out there to Roth. Fakes the 3, goes down to Lake, underneath to Lake, and he lost the handle of the ball. Coming the other way on a fast break, puts it up, and doesn't get it to go. Rebound, and it goes out of bounds off of Smiley. But 2 points that should have been put on the board there for the Prexies. Now inbounding is the Prexies. Gets it out there to Crutcher, who checked back into the game. He's got, I believe, 4 points on tonight. Now, Wise gets it out there to Carter, who just checked into the game, the junior. Down the baseline, up he goes, does not get it to go. The rebound is Nate Williams. Goes behind the back dribble, gets it to Joseph Roth. Down, puts it up, doesn't go. Who gets the rebound? Fighting all over it. The Prexies end up with it, coming the other way. A 2-on-2, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. And there's a strip by Kreiser. Smiley, got to slow it down, guys. Nope, Kreiser. Puts it down, puts it up. Can't get it to go. Lake with the rebound. Throws it back out. Take a breath. Roth for 3. I thought it was money. But who gets the rebound is Doherty. Doherty now gets in the hands of Carter. And a timeout is going to be a 30-second timeout taken.
You need a timeout.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. We're going to stay right here, Brad?
Yes, we
okay.
Are. Wow.
22-11. Kind of thing hard to believe, though, Brad, is am I right on this? The Prexies have yet to score. We are 4.5 minutes.
It's 17-11 first quarter. It's 5-0.
It's 5-0 here. So after we had 28 points scored, we're 4.5 minutes into the second period, and
you and I have talked about the length of Washington Prexies. Their defense is 50.1 points per game. But don't look now, the Wolverines is 50.5.
Okay.
And then on top of it, last year, the Wolverines, 54%, we talked about in the pregame, 54% went through Roth. It's been more balanced. They're averaging 10 points, 9.8 officially. More points on offense. Wolverines' offense is coming through. Their defense is not far behind.
No, it's not. And the Wolverines are keeping them at bay. And really, quite honestly, the shots aren't falling for the Prexies. There's another steal by Kreiser. Can he maintain it? Got to stop, but he does. Wants to reset things up back to Joseph Roth. Does a little spin and ramba, and he's got to be fouled on that one. But I don't know who you're going to call it on. There was 2 white shirts hanging all over him. So they're going to say it's on number 4. James Carter, who checked into the game off the bench, his first, team second, just 3 fouls in the early goal, and halfway through the second quarter of play. Smiley now, the junior. Kicks it over there to Kreiser. Kreiser barks it out. Gets direction from Coach Dan Bradley, alumni here at Washington High. Kreiser. Tipped drill there, and it was tipped out of bounds by Carter. So a great Ellwood crowd here tonight for making the hour and 10-minute drive down here. Great lot of blue in these stands. Almost looks like a home game for Ellwood City, quite honestly. Roth kicks it out there to Kreiser, to Nate Williams. Nate wanted to shoot, thought better of it. Kreiser now top of the key, back over to Williams. Bounce pass underneath to Lake. Lake wants to put it up. Does not get it to go. Rebound there by Carter, coming the other way. They got numbers, but Wolverines back quickly defensively. Carter puts it up, and getting a rebound with Smiley. And wise time out there. They didn't call a foul. And it's almost like one of them plays you're not going to call the foul, so they're going to let him play through. Almost going for the jump ball, and Coach Bradley called that timeout. They have 4 remaining, as do the Prexies. So a 30-second timeout here in the game so far. So really surprising. Not much scoring at all here as we're 5.5 minutes into this second period of play. Just 5 points being scored after 28 points being scored in the first quarter. Kind of the opposite of what we saw on Saturday in those games down there. And we certainly want to thank our friends, as we're Ellwood City Sports, Lawrence County SportsNet, and NFHS Network, for letting us go down there and broadcast them 2 Lawrence County teams that played. Unfortunately, came out on the losing end. Back in action, Brad. Go ahead.
In fact, what we wanted to talk about was the offense has kind of been there for the Wolverines, and I tell you what, it's a struggle. But this is what playoff basketball is all about.
Yes, it is. All the way cross court to Kreiser. Wants to dribble down. Now, Smiley, lefty. Rattles the rim. What a shot from a little bit beyond the foul line. And he gets another, he's got 4 or 5. We'll have all the points for you here at halftime as we're winding down at the 2-minute mark in the second period of play. Now back out there to Willis. Down by 13 is the Prexies, Wolverines' largest lead of the night. Down the lane he goes, puts it up, and that's the difference right there. They're not getting a penetration, but they're going to get a trip. A foul as Joseph Roth hit the floor. But really, that's the difference in the game right now, Brad, is them points in the paint. Washington's getting them off, but they're just not getting to the rim. How many block shots, deflected shots have we seen so far?
Well,
that foul was on number 4, Carter, his second, team's third.
It also helps that for the first time probably in a long time, Doherty's got somebody his size.
Well, yeah, and you're seeing that
neutralizes
come to fruition here right now. Roth, he fakes a 3, leans into it all the way cross court to Williams. He saved that one.
Yes, he did.
Had friends in high places. He got way up in the air to get that one. Now Roth, jumper. Bang! It's good. Wolverines 26-11. They're up by 15. Now, buck 18 remaining as the Prexies have been held scoreless in this second period of play. Now, kicks it out there as Wise. He puts up a 3, does not get it to go. The tip drill worked.
Wow.
I think it's just going to be a 2, right?
Yes.
Yes, just a 2 points. So their first bucket came with 1 minute, 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter of play. Now, out there to Smiley. Lefty pass. Almost lost it. Williams keeps it in bounds. Now back out to Kreiser. 45 seconds remaining. Smiley for 3.
It's good!
Boom! Smiley gets the 3-pointer. They're up 29-13. He is on fire. What's that, 9 points for 8 or 9 for him? Whew. 2 3-pointers, maybe 3.
2 points, 8 points, 8 points, big points.
Big, huge points. Puts it up, gets it to go. That time was Willis. Now here comes Roth with 22 seconds. Down the lane he comes. Wants to drive down that baseline, kicks it back out. Right now, Smiley's playing above his pay grade. He's all about it.
10 seconds remaining here.
Got to get it. Kreiser.
7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Got to go.
I don't think he realized it. Now he does. Pulls up the 3 off the side of the rim. Don't go. And maybe not the shot selection they wanted there. As Coach Bradley's like, hey, guys, you got to keep aware of where the clock is. But, folks, at the end of 2, it's 29-15 as the Wolverines outscored
12
to 4. They held them to 4 points, and those all came within the last minute of play. Brett, we got to run some timeouts here.
Yep, we'll take a
some
timeout.
ads. We certainly do appreciate all our advertisements through the Lawrence County SportsNet. Folks, we'll be back here with some halftime stats.
Does your blueprint not match the vision of your building project? Not with Creative Edge Architecture. From concept to creation, Jeff Measle will help tackle the complex problems, creating design solutions and construction experience. Creative Edge gives you the edge design and construction meet.
I'm Kevin Sapp. I'm president of the Mohawk Education Association. We are one of the sponsors for the Lawrence County SportsNet. We would like to take a moment to wish all of Lawrence County student athletes health and safety as they compete. In particular, we would like to wish luck to all of Mohawk student athletes as they represent our school with pride.
For more than 120 years, people have relied on Martindale-Hubbell's preeminent rating to select their attorneys. If you've been involved in an automobile accident, you should do the same. At LGKG, we have been preeminently rated for over 40 years.
When it comes to protecting those you love, the businesses you've built, or the things you've earned, you need someone you can trust. Who better to protect your interests than a local insurance agent? Pontius Insurance is a team of local agents helping local residents in Lawrence County and surrounding areas, specializing in auto, home, business, and life insurance. Come see Dan Pontius, Jessica Dix, and Tracy Giddings, and the rest of the team at Pontius Insurance, and receive the personalized service you deserve.
Works in Progress Painting wishes a successful and satisfying season to all the Lawrence County sports teams and athletes. Work hard and bring honor to your team, school, and family in how you play. Joe Wright and his family have been providing painting, window cleaning, and other property services for business and homeowners in the Lawrence County area for over 10 years. Their goal on every project is to provide a meaningful service that honors their customer, God, and their family, and to have fun while doing it. Works in Progress is now booking interior painting projects for both residential and commercial projects. Call Joe today at 724-714-4294 to discuss your next project.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
You can shop for pretty much anything online. To bricks, we've got you covered. Experience the FMB e-store in branch, on your phone, or online at fmb-online.com.
When the high school season heats up, make sure you have the best gear to support your school. Head to the Red Zone on Wilmington Road in the Shannock for all your county sporting apparel needs. From sporting goods to custom apparel to embroidery and more, the Red Zone has it all. Quality gear for all 8 schools in the County of Champions. Stop by and enter the Red Zone or visit them online at theredzonesports.com. Score big at the Red Zone.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.
Right now, someone very special needs your help. This is Jack Lynn, CEO of City Rescue Mission. No one is beyond God's love and care. One person's life can affect another. Though you may never meet this person, you can make a difference in his or her life. Hurting men and women in our community desperately need food, shelter, and physical and spiritual care. Some are struggling with abuse and addiction. They feel alone, unloved, and forgotten. Individual, caring people provide their hope. You can help change the lives of men, women, and children. Visit cityrescuemission.org and help us today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur, and David Verratti want to provide you with the level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of the locations in Xenia Leopold or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win. Proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
In workers' compensation, my clients are oftentimes not receiving their wage loss. They're not receiving their medical expenses. LGKG, they come to us so that we can put them in a position to pay their bills. If we're keeping our promises, our clients are getting the justice they deserve.
When you're looking for quality concrete services, contact the experienced professionals at Doran Concrete. Our company is family, locally owned and operated, and has been serving the community for over 30 years. Get residential or commercial concrete services for any size job. Our skilled professionals offer prompt and reliable services at an affordable price. We believe in the principles of honesty, integrity, and reliability. Get in touch with us for exceptional concrete services at prices that you can afford.
Welcome back, folks. Just about 3.5 minutes here away from the start of our third period of play in this contest that finds the Ellwood City Wolverines, the 9 seed, leading the number 8 seed 29-15, 14-point lead, which matches the largest lead of the game so far for the Wolverines. Quick game recap. At the end of one, it was 17-11, 6-point lead for the Wolverines, and then they exploded out there. Really, Washington Prexies only scored 4 points in that second period of play, and their first points came with 1:03 remaining in that second period of play. So the Wolverines defense able to shut down the big guy Doherty, number 35 for the Prexies. He's sitting there with 8 points. He had 6 points in the first period, just 2, so give him a total of 8. Travis Crutcher is sitting there with 4, Willis with 2, Wise with 1. On the flip side, the Wolverines, a very, very balanced attack here tonight, an offense that usually sees an average with Joseph Roth. We're getting about 40% of those points. Tonight, Roth is sitting there with 8. Aaron Lake had 6 very, very crucial first period points. Kreiser with a 3, Williams with 4 points. Smiley, who's averaging about 5.6 points a game, comes in here, and he's got 8 points, 2 3 balls, and the 2-pointer to give him 8 points. The Wolverines 3 for 9 from three-point land. Brad, you got some stats there about that?
Oh, yeah, I'll tack on to it. Folks, the Wolverines shooting 11 of 25. Not necessarily the best first half shooting-wise, just under 50%. But the key thing is, Thad, you were going on it. 3 from 9 from the three-point line. That's 9 quick points. 8 for 16 through Roth, and give credit Lake. Lake with a quick 6 points in that first quarter was huge.
Yep, couple from the free throw line with the and one.
And then the 4 for 6 from the free throw line. And the Wolverines are rebounding. They got 13 total rebounds. Roth there, 8.6 rebounds. That puts him at 25 points needed for 2,000. On the flip side, you've got Washington. They've only shot the ball 17 total times. 7 of 13 underneath the hoop. But here's the stat line, Thad, so far. 0 for 4 from the three-point line and 1 for 6 from the free throw line. That's the difference.
So, and there's some buckets that I really thought the Prexies could make as we go through that. Some out-of-town scores as it's playoffs. As at halftime, Neshannock is up on Mount Pleasant, 25-13. That's a 3-13 matchup there. Derry defeats Olsh 54-53, already a final. And our neighbors up in Ellwood City, the Mohawk Warriors, are up 35-20 at halftime. So keep apprised to Ellwood City Sports. We'll have all those updates, as well as Lawrence County Sports Network. Dotson in the gang. I think Dotson's at Mohawk doing that game. No, he's at Neshannock, and Lee Mon and his brother Jay are doing the Mohawk game, if I remember correctly. So if you're wanting to check those games out, you can certainly log on them through NFHS, as well as our second half action here. 14-point lead, Brad. You feel kind of good about that. Not much foul trouble for the Wolverines. I think just a few players with 1. Smiley, I do believe, has 2. Brad's calculating that right now as we're just about ready to start here.
Yep, so the fouls are actually everybody has one for the Wolverines.
Except
Lake had
Roth.
that one, Smiley had one, Kreiser has one, and Widmeyer has one. On the flip side, Washington, the only one that's in trouble right now is Carter. He's got 2. Everybody is with 1 foul.
So fouls are not really an issue to this point in the game. Have an official standing right in front of me. I don't know if he can hear it or not. I think they're calling a good game.
Absolutely.
From where I'm standing. They're letting them play. And the obvious ones, the grabs and that are being called. Possession arrow in favor of the Prexies. We got second half action starting here. Now, goes around there. The Prexies going right to left on your screen here right now. Oh, a nice steal there by Aaron Lake. Picks it up, gets it to Williams. Williams over there to Roth. Roth now gets in the hands of Kreiser. Kreiser back out to Roth. Roth covered there by Crutcher. Backs all the way in, turn around, and that was tipped, I think, or didn't get the shot that he wanted. Quickly coming the other way. Wolverine faithful wanted to travel there, didn't get it. Now here's Wise. Wise kicks underneath the Crutcher, down the lane, puts it up, and a pretty play there. As number 23, Vince Johnson, gets the points. Now Roth up that far side of the court. Got it knocked away. He falls down. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. So a turnover for the Wolverines.
Quick tip there, taken by Roth off of Kreiser. 2-on-1, he's got it to Kreiser, it's good!
Puts it up, great way to answer after the turnover, Brad. And up the court now comes the Prexies. Right now, if you're the Wolverines, you don't care if you trade baskets.
Yep.
You're up by 14. Now kicks it back out there to Willis. Willis surveys, gets a pick, but not fooled was Kreiser. There's a 3 off the front of the rim. Don't go. Aaron Lake with the rebound. Gets in the hands of Roth. Roth looks up to Williams. Back out to Roth. Out to Lake. I think Bradley just about jumped out of his skin when he saw Lake pulling up for the 3.
He knows what he's supposed
There's
to do.
There's a 3 by Roth and does not go. And who ends up with it is Wise of the Prexies. He goes down, meets some resistance, high off the glass. That time was Wise for the 2 points. Lake gets in the hands of Smiley. Oh, over and back.
Come on, Smiley, you got to look,
You can't
buddy.
do that. That was the right call all the way. 30-second timeout, and I think that's a great timeout by Bradley. They got 3 remaining now. Just maybe some ill-advised mistakes here coming out in this first minute and 10 seconds. Timeout, Brad.
Tired of gasoline costs? Why drive? Let the Newcastle Transit Authority take you where you want to go. Serving the city of Newcastle and stops throughout Lawrence County, as well as weekday service to Pittsburgh. Public transportation just makes sense. Why drive when you can relax and ride? For more information or for route schedules, log on to newcastletransit.org. The Newcastle Transit Authority, going your way. And remember, senior citizens ride free.
Welcome back, folks, as we're 5:50 remaining in this third quarter of play. A timeout taken by Coach Bradley after the turnover by the Wolverines. And now inbounding is the Prexies. Now puts it up there is Wise, kicks it back out there to Johnson. Johnson drives down high off the glass, doesn't get it to go that time. Who ends up with it is Smiley. They got numbers 2-on-1, puts it up, doesn't get it to go. Crutcher, what's way up in the air to get that rebound, coming the other way. Wise, the point guard. We saw him play pretty well in that first half of play. Between the legs dribble, he'll go down that baseline. We've seen him score about all 4 or 6 of his points doing that. Puts it up high off the glass. Roth with the rebound. They should have numbers. It's 3-on-1. Hit hard there. Roth, he's had enough of this.
Yep.
Puts it up, and he's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Brad, we've been watching Roth for 4 years, and you just see that light go on, and he just took off.
Yep, and I know Crutcher, he did not like that at all.
No, he did not.
And the official kind of looked at him and said, stop.
Well, he just got called for the foul.
Yep.
Did Crutcher, his first, team's first. shot by Roth, nothing but net. It's good. Roth sitting there with 9 points in the game. Roth now, second shot is good. If you're keeping track at home, 23 points for Roth to go.
More importantly, a 14-point
Yep,
lead.
and
maintaining it.
Yep.
5-minute mark.
Kicks it back out there to Crutcher. Crutcher stands 6'4". There's a shot by Wise. Just a 2-pointer. He was close to that line, but Wise makes him pay. It was tipped there, and as Crutcher that time got up there and tipped it, and when he tipped it, it went off of Roth out of bounds. So really 3 turnovers here in the first 3 minutes and 15 seconds for the Wolverines that we don't normally see. Wise now. He's been shooting pretty good from the outside here as we come out, and there was a travel. Yep, that was the right call from Crutcher. He just double-stepped there. I mean, it's hard to fault players that do that because it's so easy to do. So, kick pushed out of bounds as the inbound pass was coming. And right now, Crutcher is doing a shadowing job on Joseph Roth. He's in his back pocket everywhere he goes. This time gets it out to Roth. Crutcher behind him. Does a little spinorama, puts it up, and does not go. And a lot of bodies flying there, hitting each other. Puts it up and rattles the rim. It's good for Willis. A little bit of a run here right now for the Prexies, as the Wolverines are just having a little trouble. Going to call foul. And I tell you what, I know officials don't do this, but sometimes I think those ones get done just to say, okay, we've let you get away with some stuff, no more.
Yep.
As Crutcher, that's now his second, both in this third period of play. Now gets in the hands of Roth. I just have a feeling Crutcher was told in that first, at halftime, your job is to just keep on Joseph Roth. It should have been a carry there, but he got away with it. Did Kreiser. Gets it into Roth. Crutcher was all over him. Roth now bounce pass underneath the Kreiser, puts it up.
It's good.
Pretty play there
the bank
by
is open.
Colton Kreiser. Used all the rim to get the point. Wolverines back up by 12, 35-23. Now, Wise calls out a play, does a hand signal. Crutcher now tries, and off the wickets. And there goes Roth, puts it down, up, and he's going to be fouled. And Crutcher, just like that, has 3 fouls in about a minute 40 of play.
Wow.
And I tell you what, I don't know what Doherty was doing on that play. It went through his hands, and he was like...
He was not expecting it,
He was not expecting it. The play was played, and he wasn't there. So that is the 3rd foul on Crutcher, just like that, one of the starters. More importantly, 3:30 remaining. They're sitting there with 3 fouls. Can the Wolverines find their way into the bonus? First shot by Roth, a rare miss. Now Crutcher's going to take a seat, and James Carter's going to come in. That's about a 5-inch difference as Crutcher sits there, 6'4", Carter the junior at 5'11". No, Crutcher did not come out. Somebody else did. I beg your pardon. Second shot by Roth does not go. So quickly, coming up the court is Willis. Willis kicks it over there to Carter, who he's the one that just checked in. Deep 3 off the back of the rim, does not go. And we're going to get a push off.
It's going to be against Washington here.
Yes, it is.
I wonder if it was over the...
No, it was not a foul.
Yeah, it was over the backboard technically off the side here.
So
wide open baselines here, making a little difference.
Yes, it does. Kreiser now gets it up the court, dribbles through it, gets it out there to Williams. Williams dumps it off to Roth on the high post. Gets direction from Coach Bradley, standing right beside him. Roth goes down the baseline, stops and jumps, and there's going to be another foul. And a classy move there by Crutcher helped Roth up. We have said this in other games, Brad. I don't know why players don't do that. Roth stops. Crutcher's forward momentum went right into him, and that is his 4th foul in about 2.5 minutes of play for Crutcher.
Now you just got to make some free throws.
Yes, you do.
He missed the last 2.
Can't say that anymore.
No jinx.
That one.
No jinx, baby. Living on the edge.
So Roth now with 11 points on the night, going for 12. And more importantly, Brad, at the 2:58 mark. Oh, off the back through. Don't go. And who ends up with it is Wise. He comes down the court, loses the handle, but he gets it back, puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. And I want to, we'll get confirmation on Kreiser. And that's his second.
That's his second.
That is his second.
So going to the line for 2 is Wise, number 2. And so far, the free throws, 1 for 6 for the Prexies. Both teams not shooting very well tonight from the free throw line as well.
First shot is no good. They're 1 for 7. Now, it just seems odd. In our playoff games we've broadcast the foul shooting for all the teams outside of Avonworth, but they won like 74-11. You can't even look at that game. The girls' game that was. It's not like playoff shooting. Second shot, nothing but net, so that is good for Braden Wise, the senior 5'11 guard. Now, Willie Nardone checked in there. Not sure who went out. So Kreiser gets it across.
Aaron Lake.
Aaron Lake went out. There's Kreiser out there to Williams for 3.
For 3!
Drains it! Yes! Way to answer was Williams.
Woo! Kreiser, 6 assists.
15-point lead now for the Wolverines. Now Wise tries to go up. It's going to be short and, puts it up. Kind of blocked there, but he gets it to go in. Finally, Doherty, he had a scoring drought there of probably about a whole quarter and a half. Roth now brings it down the court, surveys, pulls it back out, kicks it over there to Willie Nardone. Nardone out to Kreiser. Kreiser wants to drive, back out to Willie Nardone for 3. Does not go, and who gets the rebound? Number 4, Carter, and he quickly brings it up the court. Fast-paced. I mean, these Prexies, they get a rebound there coming the other way. But most of the time, the Wolverines are back defensively. Carter for 3, does not get it to go. And who ends up with it is Wise. Goes down the baseline, puts it up. Can't get that one to go. Williams ends up with it. Gets in the hands of Smiley. He's given up about 100 pounds and 5 inches, but he does not get it to go. Now, the other way, run and gun here all of a sudden. Puts it up. That shot don't go. Who ends up with it? They're going to call jump ball, possession arrow in favor of Ellwood City. Now another check in here for Callan as Wise is going to take a seat.
So Callan will come back in, number 13. The minute 24 here. Both teams kind of just back and forth action, just a 13-point lead, but still.
I'm just going to say it. It's been a sloppy third period of
well,
play.
I'm going to go even far. It's not sloppy. The defense has been tight.
Well, it's been tight, but there's been some turnover. Smiley for 3 off the front of the rim. Don't go. Willie Nardone gets the rebound, kicks it back out there. Roth has Williams. He wants to shoot the 3, but he pulls better of it. Backs around. Needs some help. Gets it out to Smiley. And
Smart
a timeout
call.
taken there with
Smart
1 minute
call.
remaining with the by Wolverines. Coach Bradley, he will have 3 remaining. Fouls are sitting here in this period. 4 for the home Prexies and 1 for Ellwood. Timeout, Brad.
At Medor Bonner Law, we're more than just attorneys. We're your community partners. With a combined experience that spans decades, attorneys Jason Medor, Michael Bonner, and Greg Rossitelli are your trusted advisors for all legal matters. From personal injury to estate planning, business law to family disputes, we are here to guide you through every step of the legal process. Our full-service, community-based approach ensures that you're not just a client, but a valued member of our family. Give us a call or visit us online at MedorBonnerLaw.com for more information.
Has your child's early education slowed down or even paused due to the pandemic? This is crucial time you can't get back. LCAP can keep your little learner on track for success. We have options for working and non-working parents with in-person childcare and age-appropriate virtual learning to keep them busy and engaged. Parents, don't hit pause on early learning. Lawrence County Community Action Partnership can jumpstart their future. Learn more at lcap.org.
Welcome back, folks. After that Ellwood City timeout, Wolverines up by 13, 39-26. Kreiser now inbounding, gets in the hands of Roth, fakes a pass and puts it up high off the glass, gets his own rebound, does not fall. Williams not giving up, gets the rebound out there to Willie Nardone, doesn't go. Who gets it but Roth, puts it up, doesn't get that ball to go. Doherty was all over him. Clean play, but not giving Roth the view that he wanted. And this time, I think Smiley might be getting his third foul. Yes, Smiley, and that might be his second. I missed a foul
Second,
there.
yes.
It is the second. And Johnson will go to the line to shoot 2. Then the Prexies are not shooting well from the line tonight.
Yep, 2 for 10. Sorry, 2 for 8.
His lefty in and out of the rim does not go. Make it 2 for 9.
Checking back in is Widmeyer. 0 for Nardone. Nardone came in. He's been left open. It's just, if he makes those 3-pointers, I mean, my goodness.
And they look good. They look good. They're just not quite getting it.
Yeah, this lead may be close to 20.
So second shot by Johnson is good. So now the inbound. 38 seconds remaining. Widmeyer gets it in the hands of Kreiser. Right now it almost appears, the Prexies are doing that full court press but laying off it pretty fast. Now into the hands of Roth. Roth covered there by Johnson. Trying to get a pick. Goes the other way. Kreiser out there to Williams.
For 3!
Drains the 3! Nate Williams gets the 3 with 10 seconds to go. What's that, 2 threes for him?
Yep. 7 seconds remaining here.
Kicks
all
it
the
out
Prexies
there.
outside. Drive.
Yep. Oh, no. Oh.
That's a tough one.
Yep, 2.9 seconds.
At the same time, it was on the floor, so yes, it's not the best thing in the world, but
true, and that's the second on Widmeyer, the third of this. So
and
really
I can
the
guarantee
fouls have
you,
not been.
when there's a foul out there, Widmeyer's like, it's on me.
Yep. There's a quick shot, and that's short off the rim.
Ooh.
And took
people looking a little bit.
Yep. Well, I think everybody was thinking that clock was going to go. So
big
with
thing
that,
so
folks,
far.
Wow.
Wise, that he just took that 3-pointer. Braden Wise right now, wow, 0 for 6. No, 0 for 5 from the 3-point line. Folks, we'll have fourth quarter action on the flip side. You're watching Ellwood City Sports on Lawrence County Sports Network and FHS Live.
Gem Building Contractors and Developers have a proven record of performance on any size project. They bring value, local craftsmanship, expert management to meet any challenge. From design construction, from inspection to budget estimation, Gem Builder has been building our community for 70 years.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and/or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Welcome back, folks, as we start this fourth period of a quarter of action. Wolverines leading 42-27. Wolverines outscored the Prexies 13-12 in that third period of play.
And the 3-point defense by the Wolverines. So far, Prexies 0 for 8 from the 3-point
and
line.
there's a turnover as
wow.
Williams ends up with it. Kreiser, folks, stick around. We will have the Melee play of the game and the MVP insurance. Oh, deep shot by Widmeyer. Oh, place would have went nuts if he'd have made that. Now coming the other way is Willis, and shot don't go, and here comes Joseph Roth. Down the court he comes, behind the back dribble. Once he put down line, puts it up and in. Boom is Joseph Roth. He dribbled right past the spread. He had that look in his eye.
Yes, he did.
Taking it to the hoop. We've seen it for years now. Now, underneath goes under to Doherty. Doherty, turnaround jumper.
Nice.
I really don't know why the Prexies aren't doing that more. I think the Wolverines' defense has not let them. You watch this team warm up, and it's all Doherty. So Widmeyer, bounce pass to Roth. Roth wants to get down the baseline, turn around. Oh, gets it blocked that time. Who ends up with it? Widmeyer, and that's your 6th man coming off the bench. He plays so big. One of the smaller guys on the court. Kreiser meeting some, falls down, and a blocking foul. Kreiser kind of made that happen, as Willis was draped all over him. And we got a little fisticuffs here. Not sure what that was all about.
And you can see the frustration starting to come through.
Yep. And give Coach Bunting credit. He pulled Johnson out of that game pretty quick, as now Tristan Reed is coming back in. We saw him for a little bit. Windmeyer don't back down.
No.
I'm sorry.
No,
it is what it is.
He may have 0 points, but he's got 2 offensive rebounds that have led basically to some offense.
When you punch, alley-oop! That was all. They wanted it so bad. Now Kreiser almost loses the handle and throws it away there to Reed, who just checked in, kicks it down there to Wise. Wise down the baseline, puts the floater up, and he's going to be fouled. And Windmeyer, I think, is going to get the habeas grabus on that. And yes, the foul is on Windmeyer, his third.
Fouls reset, so remaining. It's just the first foul for both teams now. Again, not really much foul trouble other than Widnow with 3 and Crutcher with 4. To the line is 2, Wise.
Wise, his first shot is nothing but net. It's good. He's been shooting about the best from the line for the Prexies, but it don't take a whole lot to be the best right now for them. The foul shots just have not been falling. Now Wise, second shot. It's good. So they cut the lead to 13 as Kreiser gets it inbounds into the hands of Joseph Roth. Roth now dribbles through 2 players, almost lost it, dribbles down, bounce pass underneath to Williams, wants to turn around and shoot, and off the back, and a nice, they're going to say
a foul on Kreiser.
No, I think out of bounds.
Okay.
No, I think
they're going to say out of bounds on Kreiser, so
yeah,
it's still Washington ball, but.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a lot of rolling around of bodies over there, and I think actually Kreiser touched it when he was rolling around on the ground. So coming the other way gets it in there to Reed. Reed back out there to Carter, who came in off the bench. So 2 bench players out there right now for the Prexies. Carter now tries to go underneath, stolen there, tipped away. Who gets it but Joseph Roth, and he gets his pocket picked.
But they're going to
they called a foul. I did not hear the whistle.
Yeah, it was quick.
But it is a reach and foul on Wise. That's his second, team second. So a little bit of an offensive reset now. It's Johnson finds his way back in to the game.
It's go time there, Thad. 5:57 left.
Yeah.
It's go time.
Yep, you're down by 13. Gets it inbounds there to Roth. Roth kicks it out there to Smiley. Smiley kicks it out there to Williams.
Good
fakes
fake.
the 3, puts up the 15-foot jumper, doesn't get it to go. Lake,
nice
who
rebound,
checked in,
Lake.
gets the rebound. Down the baseline, reverse layup, doesn't get it to go as Kreiser. Now, Johnson, draped all over him. Throws it all the way across court to Crutcher. Crutcher wants to dribble down the lane, lost the handle, into the hands. Kreiser went down hard underneath the Smiley, and they're going to say he traveled. But wait, we got to stop at your play as we got Colton Kreiser is on the floor.
Yeah, and he got hit
in
hard.
Obvious discomfort and pain.
He hit his head.
I think his head or eye region. As he's right here in front of us, there was a scrum for that ball, and a timeout was an injury timeout here. As the trainer for the Wolverines is looking over things, we're going to take a timeout right now with him.
Castle Asphalt and Construction is driven to provide quality, cost-efficient pavement-related services to Western Pennsylvania. Every paving or construction service at Castle Asphalt begins with a thorough site inspection of the area to allow their team of professionals to become familiar with the unique conditions of your home or business. Once the site inspection is complete, Castle Asphalt provides you with a detailed plan of the design, cost, materials, and time of completion, so you know exactly what to expect during your construction. Visit castleasphalt.com to request a quote for your next project and make your dream design come to fruition.
Welcome back, folks. As Colton Kreiser got into prone position and he got up and got off to the court. He's sitting on the bench right now. It's not a traditional bench. They're like seats. And he's in there getting looked at by the trainer. So I think it was almost like a friendly fire type thing. And we'll wait to see. We're not going to speculate. We just know he walked off on his own power and getting attended to on the sidelines. Windmeyer had checked in for Kreiser. There's a steal by Roth. A 1-on-2 break. Puts it down, puts it up, kiss the glass. It's up and good as he's sitting there with 15 points on the night. And now here's Wise. Kicks it out there. Oh, almost walked, but didn't. And going to be knocked out of bounds. Aaron Lake got his fingertips in there to disrupt things. So they said a substitute. Oh, that ball's going to go out of bounds. And
near us.
Yes, near us.
As Doherty gets it here for the Prexies.
And that was just a complete throwaway.
Yeah,
by the Prexies.
To be honest there, Thad, if I didn't have a computer in front of me and all these gadgets, I probably would have caught that and shot.
Well, I was thinking it, but I didn't want to upstage you. You know, I mean, you're the producer. You're the man in charge. Yeah. You could have probably dunked. You'd have had a lead.
You'd have to lift me, and I think Dad would have to do that as well.
Oh.
It was tipped.
It was tipped.
Ooh, active hands by Wise. Almost got him.
Yep. And right now you're maybe seeing the effects of Colton Kreiser early on here, not being out there on the court.
Second leading scorer, and more importantly, the second distributor, the best ball handler.
It's going to bring it up the court quite a bit. Some changes now for the Prexies.
And now you're going to see Roth kind of that last 4 minutes here probably say, listen, I got this. Let's go through us, guys.
He gets it in the hands of Windmeyer, back out to Roth. He's guarded there by Carter. Kicks it out to Windmeyer, now back. Wolverines sitting there with a 15-point lead. They don't need to hurry the ball. And no shot clock here, as we often mention, underneath to Lake. Back out to Windmeyer.
I love the crisp passes.
It's just a little triangle. Let's play keep away right now. Windmeyer underneath to Lake. Kicks it back out to Smiley, out to Roth.
Perfect.
My goodness, 30 seconds gone on this possession so far. Back out to Windmeyer. The Ellwood City faithful knowing what's going on, giving the hands applaud.
Now you go.
Now Smiley. Back out to Roth. He jumps out of nowhere, gets it underneath. Oh, my goodness! Play of the game right there. Nate Williams underneath, puts it up and in. 48-31 for the Wolverines. And they knocked about 55 seconds off. Puts it up, kicks it back out. Another throwaway. Wow. I tell you right now, the Prexies. It's just falling apart. And I tell you what, it feels like an Ellwood home game.
It does.
It really does.
It does.
We got headsets on, but, I mean, the Ellwood faithful have come down here to watch this team in the first playoff game. Now Roth kicks it back out to Windmeyer. Windmeyer back out to Roth. Roth moves around, wants to get down there, tries to go underneath the Lake, and it's going to be out of bounds. Last touched by the Prexies of Washington. We will have the Maley Chiropractic play of the game. I think we just got one there, but maybe another one. And Roth is going to be fouled as he went up for that shot, and he's going to go to the line to shoot two. 3:04 remaining now. That's 3 fouls on the Prexies, not too far away from putting Wolverines into the bonus as they're sitting there now. I believe this is the largest lead of the night, Brad, 17 points for the Wolverines. First shot by Roth. Hits the back of the rim, does not go. Joseph Roth for the second attempt.
And I think we're going to see Colton Kreiser check back in. No.
Shot. Yep. And there he comes.
All right.
Good to see that. You just see the sigh from the Ellwood City faithful here as senior Colton Kreiser, who's just been a great contributor to this team this year, last year, and he's really been short a lot from last year to this year to be a great contributor. Now kicks it out there. Prexies are maybe going to need to get in a little bit hurry-up mode here. Air Biscuit does not go as Roth gets it, and he's going to be fouled, and that's Crutcher. I think he's done. I think his season or night might be over. Yep.
No, it's on.
Yep, that was.
Okay, yep.
That hit the 5 was just reminding me he had 5 fouls by the official.
It just says 5 and 2, and it's confusing me up there, but it hasn't changed. Oh, well.
So now Roth with the ball. 2:45 remaining. Wolverines, and another foul. And that's going to put the Wolverines to the bonus
Yep.
as Willis trying to get in there. So the 49-31.
And that's Willis'
Roth.
second foul.
Okay,
Not
Willis.
3, second.
Okay. All right. Roth now from the line. Makes that one. He's got, what, 17 on the night?
Yep, 16 to go.
Roth. Second shot is good. Now, Wolverines up by 20 with 2:35 remaining. Throws it out there. Wants to go underneath. Meets a man, and that ball is, that's all you, Brad. You missed it. So, I think it was last touched.
Yep, by Smiley.
By Smiley.
Yep.
So, inbounding now is Wise. Throws it into Carter. Carter, the junior. Trying to direct traffic. Puts it out there. Doherty now. Tries to go underneath the Doherty. Backs in. Uses the backboard. Don't get the shot to go. Kicks it back out to Willis. Willis. Those shake and bake Kreiser on the ground. Who ends up with it? You'd think somebody would have fouled there.
Yep.
Now down the lane is Johnson. He puts it up, kiss the glass. Nice play there by Vince Johnson. The clock is running out on the Prexies. As Roth wants it ahead there to Smiley. Smiley just dribbles it back out, gives it to Roth. He's guarded there by
That's
Willis.
a foul. I can hear it over here. I can hear the slap.
So out to Smiley. Wanted to go down the lane, thinks better of it. Up against that baseline, picked up the dribble. Aaron Lake, quick pass. Lake gets that ball in the middle. I just love how
I love it. His awareness is awesome.
Underneath to Smiley. Dribbles right under the hoop. Back out to Kreiser. Kreiser almost got his pocket picked. It's Joseph Roth. Now kicks it out there to Lake. Minute 20 remaining. Ellwood faithful showing their support.
And there's a reach-in foul. It was by number 23, Johnson. Kind of was just told, hey, come over and foul him real quick.
Yep.
So Williams will go to the line.
That puts Wolverines in the bonus now. Williams will go to the line.
And it looks like Roth's night may be done. He's going to get checked out by Chucky Schweinsberg after the free throw by Williams.
First shot by Williams off the side of the rim does not go. Joseph Roth is going to check out of the game, and Chucky Schweinsberg will come in. Wolverines game in hand here, up by 18 with $1:17 remaining. We'll know here at the end of the night when and where. Well, I don't know if we'll know where yet, but we'll know who the Wolverines will be playing. Probably Deer Lakes with the law of averages. So a possible rematch. And Nate Williams checking out of the game. He played a heck of a game tonight. He really did. He's going to be our play of the game. That reverse layup when they were trying to kill the clock there, we should probably discuss that with my producer. but that was really pretty how he finished that play out. Number 4 shoots a 3, and
good.
Now they start making them.
Wow,
Is
their
Carter
first three-pointer.
with a minute 4 remaining in the game. Smiley now. Needs some resistance, almost loses it, needs some help, finds it from Lake. Lake
Just take
now.
him. There you go.
Dribbles down, almost stolen there. Throws it way out there to Chucky Schweinsberg, the junior who came in off the bench, out to Nardone, back out to Smiley, 45 seconds. And a push there and a foul by Xavier Willis, and that's going to send Smiley to the line. And I think the official just said, hey, know what you're doing, but you don't need to do it that way.
Yep.
Personal foul, number 5, Xavier Willis.
So that's his 4th.
Third. They're one off.
Okay, they're one off on the board.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
I wondered about
They
that.
missed up two numbers, and that was one of them in Smiley.
So, okay.
But either way, 7th foul, you're in the bonus already. 2 free throws for Smiley, and folks, we can almost smell it.
First shot does not go for Smiley.
There's one thing I'm talking to with Dan Bradley.
Yeah.
Free throws. Got to make the buckets. You got real good defense tonight, but moving forward, those free throws.
Yep, I kind of have a feeling tomorrow at practice there's going to be some free throws being shot.
Yes.
And more free throws being shot. Smiley makes that one. It's 53-36, 44 seconds remaining. Will Callan, the sophomore, checked into the game. And also Christian McClung is in there, came in off the bench. There's Carter, makes the three. Aaron Lake gets the rebound, gets it in there, and it's going to be rolled around on the ground. Who ends up? They're going to call jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Ellwood City Wolverines with 25.2 seconds left. Taya Bradley came down here, and I thought the Wolverines had a good chance of winning. Could they have? If you'd have asked me if they would have held them to 36 points, probably I wouldn't have said that. But they were able to do that tonight. And loses the ball, and he did touch it. He was out of bounds. He tried to do something with it, but had to no avail. Nothing happened. So Windmeyer going to check back in now for Nardone. Or no, Kreiser. So it was great to see Kreiser come back into this game. With, I think, I don't want to say head injury. He was holding that eye quite a bit. There's Smiley, takes it down, puts it up off the glass. Lake puts it up, doesn't get it to go. That time he does. No, he doesn't. And they're fighting over it. Jump ball with 2.9 seconds. Possession arrow now in favor of the Prexies. And folks.
No, they called a foul.
Oh, they did call a foul. Oh, my goodness, finally. So
that's the 8th foul.
So Lake will go to the line for 2. Folks, we're going to run with conclusion of the game. We'll have a post-game show for you. No, I think they thought better of it.
Okay.
Yeah, because the one official did say jump ball. And, folks, that is the end of the game as the Wolverines have won this game 53-36. A great effort by the Prexies, who came up short tonight as the Wolverines rounded off 53 points. And we'll have the post-game stuff for you. Wolverines outscored the opponent 11-9 in that fourth quarter of play. And as we're tallying things up here, I'm going to say a balanced attack by the Wolverines tonight.
Yeah, I would say that was very balanced. Offense led to defense, defense to offense. And I think coming out quickly, I think Aaron Lake getting up on the board real fast, getting some easy buckets, set the tone, and it continues that. We've seen 4 games now in playoffs. The team that was leading and got outright right off the jump, right off the bat, getting 6 or 7 points, once again, proves to be the difference.
Yes, and that was the difference here tonight.
All right, folks, we'll take a last time out here. That'll give us some time to see a couple different things, and we'll do some MVP and player of the game stuff. And you're watching the Lawrence County Sports Network, courtesy of Ellwood City Sports, here on NFHS Live.
Contractors, the Department of Healthy Homes needs you. From small to large residential projects, you can help families live safer and healthier with the quality work you do. It's rewarding in more ways than one. Call LCAP's Department of Healthy Homes today.
When it comes to shopping for insurance, there are thousands of options out there. MVP Insurance proactively shops and compares your policies to find the best coverage and rate. Josh Mathur and David Verratti want to provide you with a level of personalized service that you know that you are the MVP of their agency. They simplify insurance so you can live stress-free. Visit one of their locations in Zingleopole or in New Springfield, Ohio. Call MVP for the win, proud sponsor of the MVP of the game on the Lawrence County SportsNet.
For 20 years, Melee Chiropractic has treated athletes of all ages to help them get safely back to the top of their game. Melee Chiropractic has 3 full-time doctors in their office, and all 3 are former area athletes who have had to battle injuries throughout their careers. They want to help you get safely back on your feet. But more importantly, help stop the injuries before they happen. Prehab before you rehab. Attention all high school student athletes. During your sports season, a $30 visit to the Melee Chiropractic office includes an adjustment and or all therapy is necessary. From the athletes of tomorrow to the weekend warriors and everything in between. Let Melee Chiropractic keep you in the game.
Welcome back, folks, as we wrap up this game here tonight. We certainly do appreciate all you listening to us here tonight. The Ellwood fans, I'm sure, smiling are very big tonight as the Wolverines have won this game 53-36. Wolverines outscoring the 11-9 in that final frame of that game. Brad's going to get some. We're going to do that here.
Yeah, we can talk about some stats here.
You go over some stats. While he's figuring some of them stats, some of the out-of-town scores, all of these are finals. Neshannock takes care of Mount Pleasant, 66-40. Oh, mercy me. Mohawk takes care of McGuffey, 74-39. Derry, they're moving on. Beating Osh 54-53, a close one there. Somewhat of an upset here. Burrell has defeated Seton LaSalle 55-50. And our neighbors to the south, Beaver Falls, fall to Shady Side Academy 79-62. So the four teams that make it from our section, Ellwood City, Neshannock, and Mohawk, will be moving on. Beaver Falls, sadly, their season is over. Roth, we working here with Lawrence County SportsNet, Ellwood City Sports, working with Lawrence County SportsNet, along with NFHS, broadcasting this game here tonight. Joseph Roth, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals. Let me check something here, Brad. That is, of the 23 games he has played in this year, that is his 22nd double-double. Hard to believe. 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, and he did it never fouling once in the game. Therefore, Joseph Roth is going to be our MVP, Melee Chiropractic Play, or MVP, not Melee Chiropractic, I beg your pardon, MVP Insurance, most valuable player of the game. The Manly Chiropractic play of the game, we're going to give it to senior Nate Williams. The Wolverines down there about 4 minutes to go in the game was really just doing some kill the clock kind of thing. They ran off about 45 to 50 seconds on the clock. Bounce pass underneath to Nate Williams, had 2 of the bigs from Wash High underneath them, and just a nifty move down the baseline with the reverse layup up and in. So Nate Williams will be our Manly Chiropractic play of the game.
And we're definitely going to be clipping that one.
Yes,
that
we
one
will.
Was
yes,
ridiculous.
we will.
It was almost a fumble play. Roth kind of recovered a little bit, got it down the baseline, and Nate the Great made it happen.
Put it up and in.
And, the Boston Tea Party, I guess we survived, and the Boston Tea Party comes through. The Wolverines upset the Prexies.
On this,
and it kind of evens the series 1-1.
Yeah.
No offense, but I hope we don't see him again for baseball or softball.
Exactly.
We do. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Exactly. That'll be the rubber match.
All right,
of
so
that one.
Couple of stats here. We'll wrap things up here a little bit. We did talk about Roth, 18 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 steals, once again doing it with no fouls. Williams finished with 13 points. The three-point line for the Wolverines coming through. They officially finished with 5 3-pointers. Shots didn't fall in the second half there at the three-point line, but they got a big lead, and they didn't have to worry about scoring as many points down the stretch. Aaron Lake finishes with 6 points, Chris Smiley 9 points, Kreiser 7 points, and Thad. That has been the name of the game pretty much throughout the year. Roth will lead you with about 18, 20 points, and then Williams, Lake, Smiley, and Kreiser 8, 9, 10 points. That's right around the average.
Well, and I think tonight we really saw it from Chris Smiley stepping up. He was averaging about 5.2 points a game. Came out there with 2 huge three-pointers in the first half of that game, and it kind of just takes some of the pressure away from Roth having to score all the points.
And then final stat here before we wrap up, Thad, Prexies, 1 made three-pointer. They officially missed 10 3-point shots. They were 1 of 11 from the 3-point line. So, folks, that'll wrap it up. Thad, why don't you?
Yes, and a huge shout out and thank you to the Washington Prexies down here. They were very accommodating to us. We wanted to move from where they had originally planned. No problem at all. Mike, I can't find his last name. Bosnick, the athletic director, was phenomenal for us to work with, and their staff here was more than accommodating with tables, chairs, extension cords, things of that sort. That makes our job that much easier when you have great people like we had down here this tonight to work with. Folks, we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast as much as we've enjoyed presenting it to you. On behalf of Dave, Mr. Skinny Windhorse, on camera tonight, Brad Windhorse, the producer, man with the plan who does it all, and myself, Thad Sturgeon, we thank you for joining us tonight. Good night, everybody.
This is the Lawrence County SportsNet, powered by LCAT.